Hello everyone and welcome to English Language Academy. Today we're going to talk about 10 ways to learn English fast. Now in my previous video we talked about 5 secrets to learn English fast. But now we're going to talk about the ways, the resources and the way to learn English fast. So you can do it. Let's go. Read. I've talked about it before. Why? The best thing to do is read a book in your native language, then in English, because you may not understand all of the words, but you understand the context. And this will open your mind more to the language because you gain a different kind of understanding, right? It's a more natural understanding. You don't know all of the words, but you understand the general meaning, which is very important in learning a language. It's how we've learned our first language. We didn't understand all of the words, but we had an idea of what was going on, and that will put you on a fast track to understanding the language overall. And reading is so important because you get to see the words that you have learned in context. So not just a word on a page and the definition, but how to use this word as well. So another very important one is to write down new vocabulary. It will be easier to remember and you can look at it often, which is very important because we don't want to forget the new words that we have learned. So the best thing to do is to write them down. And that way, if you have trouble remembering the word, you can open your book and see, yes, I wrote it like this and I remember this word. It's very, very helpful. I guarantee it. Talk. Now, we mentioned this in the 5 secrets video. So the best thing to do is talk with anyone and everyone so you can practice your vocabulary and grammar skills. Even if they are not a native speaker, you can still practice what you have learned because someone is listening to you. Maybe they will not correct your mistakes, but they're listening to the things you are saying, and that will help you feel more confident with speaking. And that will help you with English faster once you find your confidence and you understand, okay, I can do this, I can speak. Maybe not correctly, but I can do it. Listen a lot. I'm talking full immersion. So audiobooks, bloggers, YouTube, TV shows, anything that you like. The more you listen to the language, even if you don't understand it, the better it will be because it's forcing you to try and understand what is being said, even if they talk fast, and even if you only understood one word. It's so helpful for learning so quickly because you're really paying attention, you're really focusing and trying to learn. And that ties into go abroad. When you are abroad, everyone is speaking English. There is nobody who's going to stop and start, translating everything for you. So the more you listen and prepare yourself for that, the better it will be. Yeah. So you go to a country where you are surrounded by the language and you must use it. So, for example, say you go to the United Kingdom. Well, everyone there speaks English. It's going to be hard to find someone who will speak your language to help you translate everything. So it's very practical to listen as much as you can, even if you don't understand it, that's okay. Maybe later you'll understand it better. So another tip I want to give you is start with what you need the most. So for example, if you're planning a trip abroad, right? A vacation. What vocabulary do you need the most right now? What grammar would help you more? So instead of trying to learn everything all at once, make it smaller, narrow it down. Pick the things that you know you're really going to need right now. If you're a student going to a university, what vocabulary do you need? And by starting small, then you can start building on this, foundation, the starting point for where you're going. And that will really help set you up to learn faster and faster, because then you add more and more and more. So another good advice, a good tip, I should say, is explore. Yeah, try to read a different article every day or listen to something different. Maybe it's not something you're really interested in, but the new vocabulary will help to open your mind more to the English language, to help you understand more, and for you to be more active in understanding. Maybe it's a topic about science. Maybe you didn't know these words. You get new vocabulary when you listen to something different than what you listen to all the time, which is very helpful. Ask questions. If you don't understand something, don't just say, oh well, ask someone. You can ask your teacher, or if you don't have a teacher, you search online for the answer. There are a lot of articles and a lot of helpful things online to help you. And a lot of people are willing to help. So if you have a question, don't be afraid to ask. Maybe you won't understand the answer, but it will help you to start thinking differently and to start using things differently. Pick a star. Try learning about a different native-speaking actor, singer, or artist. They usually do interviews. So you can watch these interviews, you can listen to what they're saying, you can write down maybe some new words or new jokes that they use. And that way you get exposed to more vocabulary. You see it being used by real speakers and in context. It's not a script, yeah? It's people speaking. So I recommend that a lot because there's a lot of different things that you can listen to, you can look at, and it's something that's interesting overall. Okay, last, most important thing is remind yourself of your progress. Think about how much you knew when you started and how much more you know now. It can be difficult to learn a new language, and sometimes we feel like we are never going to learn. But if you remind yourself, wow, a year ago I could not even put this sentence together, and look at me now. I'm so much better than I was. This helps not only your confidence, but reminds you that you are making progress, you're doing a great job, and even though it's hard, you can do it. The bottom line is you can do it. So I hope these 10 ways to learn English fast have helped you, and I know you can do it. So thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked this video, please hit that subscribe button so that you stay informed about all of our great videos that will be coming out soon. Thank you so much, and see you next time. Bye bye.